Alrighty, so we've scanned down a Radiance and a Hierarchy. My daily stuff, I still have to kill like 25 rats or something like that. We're gonna go into this Radiance, which I think should be easy enough. And it's just 2 pockets. And might be a little bit of loot. And a chance for an escalation to a molting season, which I don't know if I've ever run that before.
Warp drive active.
Righty. Oh yes, they are being hostile, aren't they? These, we're going to start out with warriors. Come on, get yourself unstuck out of there. Come on, just push yourself just a little bit further. Am I still stuck on this so badly? There we go. Alright, my shield alarm may go off. Don't panic when you hear it. So, our caps are not allowed in high sec. Correct. And so caps cannot jump in from low sec to high sec. There are a couple of caps that are still in high sec from prior to the change on that. They will not attack you though. If they do, GMs will send them to low or null. They can only show them off these days. They can't do anything else to them really. Ooh, somebody got shot pretty good there. me. Again, got one yellow box to me again. And if you have, if you for some reason had a capital and you're in high sec, you would never take it out of the system that you're in. The value that you could sell it for would be absolutely enormous, unless that's a violation of the rules too. I don't know. Because they're basically showpieces. If you're going into low sec, what you have to worry about is the little ships. It's the little ships that are going to kick your ass, not the big ones. And just plan to die. Just plan to be able to replace whatever you take into low sec. If you can't afford to replace it, then you shouldn't go into low sec yet. And if you're going into low sec, you do it in some place that's far out of the way. You don't do it like right next to one of the trade hubs or something like that. Your fax got sent. Oh, in a... So, God, I guess I'm misunderstanding you. You have a fax that's in a 0.4. Sure, you can undock it, no problem. And if you need to get it back to MJ, no problem. You can do that. You're not going to gate it back. You said it was a noob question, which led me to believe that you're like a newer player. But if you have a fax, you're not a new player. You need Sinos to jump to and scouts. My favorite ships, my Proteus here, yes. I lost one this morning. This is Proteus number 2 today. Got my bonus for the day. Last one. Then we're going to repair that drone, which is what we added to this setup here. The ability to do these repairs. Look at that. Healed up all nicely. I like it. I don't think there's any loot on this one. I don't think the salvage is worth anything. All right. Heading in.
Warp drive active.
Move on. That's hurting a little bit. Don't get caught up in there. That's what'll get you killed. No, I'm not running any combat implants. Alright, I wonder how well these will do against these. Not really so great. Okay. And I keep getting hung up on all the buildings here. Wait, they just all yellow boxed me, so I'm pulling in my drones. Means drones were the next target, you know? Did I just get too far away from them? Because if you're not just only one play fly at facts. So Space Pope has one, and there are a couple of others. Oh, these guys are just not... I don't like that I moved so far away from them, maybe? They're not red boxing me again. I guess I'm just too far away from him being down here. Yeah, I'll just wait till I get up a little bit closer to him. I'll launch my drones again. Alright, we'll see how they do here. Oh, they're getting shot already. Okay. One back in. Orbit that at like 500. Okay, red boxing me again. good stuff here. Be another spawn after I clear this. It's 2 more waves. So the deal, I wonder. Fight's still here. I don't see a gate or anything here. Here's the next wave. Get the command wave to spawn, you have to approach the warning sign in the corner of the station. Warning sign. Right? Interesting. I wouldn't have known that if Eve University didn't list that on their info for this. Right, there's another wave. This is completely different than what they list. They list 4 battleships. This is a lot more than that. Holy cow. It's actually quite a few. Quite a few ships. about 15 battle cruisers. It's about 22, 23 ships have spawned. I don't know which ones are fighting, but it's fine. As long as they're fighting. Alright, so there's going to be one more wave, I think. Maybe two. There'll be one that's going to have some loot. Battleship that'll have some loot, potentially. Which is very, very rare in drone space. Because that's how drones be. You got a sentient drone damage amplifier once? That would be really nice. Usually blitz the escalations until the last one, so you can get escalations off of these. I know that there is an escalation that can happen off of this, but, you know, the chances of it happening are probably pretty slim. More small stuff appearing. Just kill a sentient and bail. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna be a completionist on this one. Yeah, drones are probably not a very common thing. You know, I was thinking about this, like, if I scan several of these up, you know, what would be a good ship for running these? It wouldn't be too terribly expensive, but would be more effective than, like, this Proteus here. And, you know, it'd spend $1 billion, $1.5 billion. Tengu or Loki? Yeah, I was thinking more like maybe Megathron or Hyperion long range. Missile boat, yeah. Missiles take a long time to get where they're going, though. But I was just thinking about, like, not taking a Marauder, because obviously I could take a Paladin into this, and I could just, you know, slash right through everything. Loading PI, not really. I've been buying it on the market, and I'm just working on getting a bunch of it, and then I'll set up a refining operation. But I've not been running my own harvesters. I mean, they're still running, but I only put up a couple of them, and I can't stand it, so. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're out doing a Radiance site. And we're about to hit the money ship. Yeah, it's been an interesting show so far today. Lost a Proteus worth 1.9 billion. I got two shot by rats. It was a shock. But it happens. Right, couple left here. Sancha, yes. It was a ghost site. They took me out so quick. I didn't even get my drones out. They landed on me, they targeted me, I turned on my armor reps, and I was dead. Am I gonna stream Dragon's Dogma 2 when it releases? No. Nope. I do have some other games that I have an eye on. And
dragons. Nice. Today will be a good day to die. Now go out and fight with honor.
The one and only Sidar gifted amount subscriptions to the community.
Amount subscriptions. Can you read that right, Mr. Bot? 8 subs. And so one and only Sidar gifted sub to an L? No, Bernard. All right. So, how about 1,000 gold, everybody here, in honor of Sidar's gift sub. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. All right, well, here we go on the final one. Tenchi, how's it going, buddy? I was looking for some video game shirts yesterday. So I'm going to GDC in a couple of weeks, and I thought, oh, I'll get a couple new video game shirts for the conference. And I came across this Star Trek cat shirt. I thought of you. It's Geordi LaForge as a cat with his little visor and everything. And then I thought, oh, that'll be too cheesy. But I thought of you. All right. There we go. There is the money. Yes, and they also had a cat that was Captain Picard, and it was one of those Egyptian Sphinx cats that's hairless, like he's bald. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Nothing interesting. 1.1 million. Shit. Okay, maybe the salvage will be better. And salvage. Salvage was actually worth more than the loot. That's interesting. Okay, well, so there we have it. Yeah, I don't think salvage is going to be worth much more, though. Yeah, I think those were on Amazon, Tenchi. Take care of a customer at the same time salvaging. All right. All right, sorry about that. It's still salvaging. How nice. And it hasn't really gotten very much more, has it? Yeah, I'm working on these code not valid errors, which every single instance have been that they are valid. Getting it worked out though. All right. So, do I think do you suggest for a noobish player to do an Eve that's not high sec? Well, you can do exploration, you know, that's not high sec. You know, you mentioned faction warfare, but also you can join a null corp, and that'll open up a whole new world to you. I am in Moose Army. It's Moose Army, all one word. You can look up their in-game channel and talk to a recruiter. You can't just apply to them. You have to go to their in-game channel, Moose Army, and talk to them. So, and then they'll give you a little bit of an interview, make sure you're not a spy. If you're good to go, they'll invite you in. And Moose Army has been really great. Moose Army is really great, so yeah. All right, don't think that I'm going to get a whole lot more in value and salvage out of these. Just don't think I am. And I don't know, let's see what I got in, you know, Eve University said that I'd get about 22 million in bounty. So that's about 7 million. It's not very much, actually. I mean, maybe I haven't gotten the last tick yet. 307. Yeah, there's probably one more tick coming up. So, what is it that you're doing, buddy? No. You cannot lay down on keyboards. Nope. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. This is a Shimu. He is also known as the Orange One. Yes. So, he's a big guy, aren't you? Yes, he is a big cat. It's named after a ship, an Eve, and he's a couple years old now. So, yep. He's starting to settle down a little bit, but still quite the troublemaker. All right. He literally was going to lay down on my keyboard for the store. Cats. So, all right. let's head back towards home station. Oh, I'm far enough out, I don't know where that is. Or do I? There's nothing else in here to scan. Let's see, what else have we got here?
Warp drive active.
He's a pretty big cat. I don't know, he's probably 18 pounds or so. It's like too big to sit on my lap without sliding off. Oh, there's an Independence out here. And there was hierarchies. We'll look up what an Independence. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as what we just did. Pretty close.
Warp drive active.
Ships do show up in local, in nullsec, yes. So when you're in a big alliance, people should be blue, purple, or green. If they are anything else, they do not belong. And they should be promptly hunted down and punished for walking on the lawn.
Warp drive active.
Our guys got killed. Oh, Moose Army guy too. Why you always die when you go here? Oh yes, you should die when you come out here. You got to be really stealthy. You got to be really on your game to survive out here as someone who's not in the Alliance. But see, if you're in the Alliance, in many ways it's more safe than high sec, because you can go about your business until neutrals show up, and then, you know, you jump to safety or whatnot. He dropped the soap. I did notice the name of that ship. Or the guy, soap cleaner. Ah.
Warp drive active.
So I wonder what kind of ship I could use that would work well
Docking request accepted.
for running sites like that without having a real high expense. I got some good loot off one site that I did out here, that's for sure. I'm happy with these. Those are 60 runs each. I consider that to be pretty good loot. So, if I were to head back out there and run sites like that again, I wonder what I could do to really clean up. I mean, yeah, I can take a Marauder out there, but I don't think that I should. And I think that these fits, these are PvP fits. I think. No, this is a PvE fit. And what's it? 744 DPS. Oh, no, it's PvP fit. It just doesn't have a scram because it's got a shield booster on it. And this one is also a PvP fit. It's 1100 DPS, but it's also short range. It's a brawler. Bashed potato might be nice. It's 1097 DPS. What is the... Where is the DPS coming from to get that? Praetors. It's actually not too bad. Oh, but that's only 659. And then it's got that repper on it. I don't know if this could do it. One of those sites. $697. You know, this one's set up as a sniper. What it doesn't have is any propulsion. And really in those, since you have to go through a gate and you're going to snipe, you want a micro jump. But I'd have to give up something to get that micro jump. Be extremely slow. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.